Alright, you're gonna hit me with something different, aren't you, Nelly? What have we got next? Got our two sisters, Nelly and Gens, who will be throwing some videos at me to react to. What's it called? This system is not broken. Okay, cool.
This system is not broken. The thing they call the justice system that keeps us in chains, enslaved, refusing to keep us safe, to protect our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of anything. This system is not broken. It's working for those who built it, on the backs of our bodies. It was built to oppress us. It was built to punish us. They call it the justice system, but never specified who the justice belonged to. And until we truly right the wrongs of this nation's past, from yesterday, from last year, from generations ago, this country will remain stuck. So today, from coast to coast, we revolt. We take over the boat and chart a new path forward. We tear down these systems, these structures of oppression. We sow our own seeds to reap, cultivate our own roots, nourish the growth of our own trees. We build something that belongs to you and me. Now, in the spirit of our ancestors, we're launching our own Truth, Justice, and Reconciliation Commission, so that every person who has been wronged by police, by prosecutors, by cycles and systems, by this country, can not only be seen and heard, but have their case given the care it deserves, the justice.
This is what I find a bit disturbing about this, is that they take a few of the cases of what's happened over time. And don't get me wrong, I believe that there's some form of systemic racism, but it's not like what it used to be in the 60s. And they're trying to bring back what it used to be like into today's society and say, well, it's never changed and it's always going to be like this. But America, as we know it, is a lot more free than what it used to be. But then you get this movement like Black Lives Matter, who's supposed to come against the justice system and say that it's corrupt and it needs to be fixed and everything, yet they'd bring violence to try and justify their cause. But it's crazy because what they're trying to stop is already held to a double standard. They're trying to stop violence by bringing in violence. They're trying to stop racism by making a name like Black Lives Matter when all lives matter. And it's funny because I'm pretty sure it's something that they don't like to hear, but that's, you know, realistically, if we're going to point out one group and say, you know, Black Lives Matter, that already causes segregation. It already causes like, this is us and that's you and we matter. And look, you guys do matter, but you are the guys that's enslaved us for this long. And honestly, it's a horrible movement, but we'll watch the rest of it.
The closure, the healing they have earned. City by city, family by family, injustice by injustice. We're starting in Philadelphia, Boston, and San Francisco, and we've got our people, and we've got compassionate, courageous district attorneys, men and women we elected to help guide this work, to make it official, to actually get it done. And together, we will not fix their justice system, the system that was never broken to begin with. We will tear it down and build a new future.
You know, it's okay to protest. We understand that, yeah? But then when your protesting turns into rioting, like how does that make you any better? I remember I seen a few videos before where we had, you know, in the midst of these riots, you got people breaking into black people's shops. And I was like, you're hurting your own people. So how does that even help your cause? We can all agree on one thing, like violence is never the answer, true? But it's funny because this is the fruit of their labor. And this is what I feel like the church should not be a part of this. See, it's funny because if the church can be out there You know, for someone like, what's his name, George Floyd, right? Who suffered from police brutality or asphyxiation, more specifically. They can go in and chant his name and say, you know, he couldn't breathe and everything. Let me put it in a biblical way. Jesus couldn't breathe. He died of asphyxiation, but yet nobody's uplifting his name. Where's the name of Jesus? I'm not saying that what happened to George Floyd was a good thing. It's obviously bad, but yet they'd rather march the streets for his name, but they'd be too scared to say the name of Jesus. So in saying that, you know, I think us as the church need to be able to not advertise this movement in any way, shape or form. You know, it doesn't help the community in any way. But anyhow, that's my thoughts on the matter. Be blessed.